Hello, I'm Cherylyn Gnadt from the Addison Center of the Arts, and we have a special treat today. We have 3 out of the 5 artists in the new exhibit, Open Symbolism. We have Gary Brown, Joe Eddie Brown, and Bill Austin. Thanks for being here. Gary, I understand that you do mixed media assemblages. Would you like to talk a little bit about that?
To start out my process, I'm a scrapper. I'm out crawling around, shopping around, picking up objects, surfaces, things to make my three-dimensional assemblages out of recycled materials. Some are bought, some are acquired, something you would step on or walk over. I pick it up and I would use it in one of my art pieces. Sometimes I'll get one object and I will say, well, gee, that could be the centerpiece of my next creation. I would do a sketch. From there, I need to find all the other parts and pieces to create the assemblage, put them together, cut them precisely, arrange them in whatever arrangement that I come up with, referring to this pencil sketch. When people see my work, they see something that I've remember from when I was a boy or a girl, and something maybe my grandfather had. They'll see that in my work and they will relate to it, and it creates an emotional response.
And Bill, I understand that you work in a series, 2D work, and then sometimes over 100 paintings are done within the series, and you have quite a few here today. Would you like to talk a little bit about your most recent series?
Well, my paintings are colorful, and I have a lot of fun doing them, and I hope others can see that fun in them. But they also have a more serious side. I do paint in series because it gives me a chance to explore the medium, the theme, and myself. My recent series is about internal conversations that take place that direct the course of my life. I think everyone has these conversations. It makes for a creative lifestyle. My recent series is called Zen Daddy and the False Selves. And the false selves represent the ego that is constantly influencing your decisions.
And last but not least, we have Joe Eddie Brown. Joe Eddie, I understand that your passion for art came really early on, and you have a little story about maybe when you were a boy.
When I was 4 years old, I was born actually on a farm, the 5th generation, and up in the fields they had a huge farmer's junkyard with machinery and tin cans and bottles and found objects. And my dad brought home to the farm in the winter a typewriter and threw it in a brooder house, which was kind of like a playhouse for me. And because it was a brooder house, there were feathers. And at 4 years old, I stuck a bunch of feathers into that beat up typewriter, started banging on the keys. The feathers are going up and down. It was kinetic art. It changed everything. It gave me a feeling I never had before. And to this day, that's why I make the pieces to share with other people. And my daughter had really suggested to me to step out of the comfort zone and to reinvent myself, and I think it's a good advice for everybody. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe Eddie. Yes, that's excellent advice. Once again, the show is Open Symbolism of 5 artists: Raina Church, Anton Vidic, Bill Austin, and Joe Eddie Brown, and Gary Brown. The show is open until May 16th, so please be sure to visit the gallery. Thanks.